There are rare moments online when everything simply stops. It's not hype. It's not trending. It's collective silence, an energetic pause as social media collectively leans in. When GloRilla dropped that photo, no caption, no emoji, no subtle nod, the reaction wasn't just immediate. It was seismic. A photo isn't always just a photo, especially when it's timing perfect, glow-heavy, and caption quiet. It becomes a signal, a message without words. It became instantly clear. Something shifted. Not just a look was unveiled, but an announcement, and the internet knew precisely who and what it was about. At that same moment, Angela Simmons, a name once paired with Yo Gotti in posts, covers, and headlines, disappeared. She didn't post anything explaining her absence. There was no cryptic quote, no sad girl playlist, no muffled subtweets. One day she was walking the red carpet alongside Gotti in designer fits. The next, silent. Her posts dried up. The couple's photos vanished. Their public appearances ended. It wasn't just a breakup. It was a blackout. Her digital presence as his partner evaporated. And the fans, familiar with her narrative, familiar with their story, felt confused. Heartbroken, but mostly they felt ignored. And in 2025, silence is rarely accidental. It's intentional. What makes this moment intriguing is the stark contrast. Angela's disappearance was surgical. Clean, precise. No leaking of grievances. No messy PR response. No emotional meltdown. Just removal. She unfollowed him. And the follow was the final blow. In the world of social media relationships, that quiet unfollow speaks volumes. But Gotti did nothing. No apology post. No clarification. Just absence. His silence became the loudest thing on his page. Meanwhile, whispers began. Sources close to Angela revealed she felt she had been giving more than she was receiving. She had offered loyalty, consistency, love, in private, in public, emotionally, digitally. Gotti, on the other hand, was busy building his empire. CMG deals, business ventures, studio sessions, brand partnerships, headline events. He was making moves, and she began feeling like a figure in his highlight reel rather than a person in his life. As a woman who had already endured heartbreak, losing her son's father, and emerging from grief with therapy and a vision, Angela knew the value of peace, not surrender. And when that peace became intangible, she quietly exited. What followed wasn't drama. It was clarity. Angela didn't post sad captions about betrayal or disappointment. Instead, she posted strength, motivational quotes, family photos, moments with her son, solo fashion shots. Her new tone, quiet confidence. Her Instagram felt less like a highlight reel and more like a self-portrait of healing. While Angela grew more distant, Glow emerged sharper. Her look, her stance, her energy, all elevated. She didn't settle for sweet launch or label flex. She owned the frame. And the most intriguing part, every move seemed timed. GloRilla's viral post came within weeks after Angela's digital absence became noticeable. Fans couldn't ignore the switch. Suddenly, CMG's main female voice felt different. She went on live, laughed like nothing happened, asked viewers how they were doing, like she hadn't just caused a culture quake. Chill, confident, unbothered. People paused titles mid-scroll. The quiet came first, the response came next. And it wasn't defensive, it was triumphant. From fans and insider accounts, what became clear is that Gotti never treated Glow like any other artist he signed. She debuted, not just with record label pomp, but with lifestyle-level rollout, private flights, jewelry, exclusive events, designer Fendi, front row fashion, praise speeches, limo lines. The diametric opposite to Angela's experience. Angela and Gotti were a couple narrative people watch build slowly. Cue affectionate posts, black tie pics, business dinners, Dubai vacations. But here's the thing, even then, Gotti's energy seemed romantic, but Angela's stays were muted. Glow's energy, by contrast, felt emergence, every appearance, every look. Every post seemed curated to reinforce her as the new leading lady in the story Gotti quietly authored. Then the comparisons began. Social media dissected timelines side by side. Angela's era vs. Glow's. Angela's posts felt stealth mode love, minimal, intentional, sometimes private. Glow's posts felt bold, loud, unapologetically polished. Angela's captions were reflective, sometimes nostalgic, sometimes no caption at all. Glow's were confident statements, I'm here, level up season, thankful. Fans joked that where Angela let y'all see romance, Glow let y'all feel presence. When Angela wanted privacy, Glo wanted attention, and Gotti's support switched accordingly. People began to question, was Gotti merely supporting a label artist, or was he publicly aligning himself with someone new? What followed were interviews, public appearances. In some clips, Gotti and Glo walk side by side. In others, their chemistry is unmistakable. Gotti smiles like he knows something the cameras don't catch. Glo looks at him with that smirk, the one that says, "I got this." Angela's few appearances since the shift have been solo. No mention of Gotti. No lip-syncing to their songs together. Interviews about her businesses, her family, her healing journey. She doesn't say it was over. She just lives and doesn't look back. The energy she's projecting is no longer romantic. It's resilient. Meanwhile, GloRilla's content escalates. High fashion photo shoots, red carpet black looks, head-to-tail designers, jetboarding visuals, cameos with label mates. Fan reactions share clips of Glo lapping in style. And when people connect Gotti's presence to every Glo moment, a picture emerges. He's fronting bigger, supporting louder, and spotlighting brighter than he ever did with Angela, at least in public view. And Glo isn't a supporting actor. She's the main narrative. Michael Jackson once said, "The greatest education in the world is watching the masters at work." The master here, Gotti, the move, subtle. He didn't drop statements. He didn't break the internet with drama. He curated the narrative through action. That's why this saga is captivating. Because it's not a scandal, it's a strategy. Angela made a clean break with dignity. Glo made an entrance with impact. Gotti made an upgrade, quietly but effectively. And the fans cannot look away. Inside of Team Angela are those who feel the shift is unfair. She gave years. She invested emotionally. She supported. And they argue, why didn't Glo get the same energy when she aligned with Gotti? Criticism grew louder. Some accuse him of consuming Angela's narrative and replacing it. Others defend his brand choices. Art moves forward. Love evolves. Angela's loyalty could have contributed to Glo's rise. Then the discourse becomes murky. Is this misogyny? Is it emotional betrayal? Or is it label loyalty and the evolution of creative partnerships crossing into emotional territory? But Angela chose peace. She retreated from romantic color, not from her own storyline. She built beauty from heartbreak. She rebranded not her face, but her purpose. She didn't post memes about betrayal or tales of mistreatment. Instead, she posted about building her brand, her clothing line, her mental health, her son's achievements, family business dinners, candlelit dinners with herself. When people say Angela is radiating Glo without the drama, that's not hyperbole, it's intentional. And in the new era, GloRilla, once a dynamic, fun artist with a loyal niche fan base, is now elevated, mainstream, style icon level. She walks through doors like she built the building. That's partly because Gotti is more visible in her career. He's the brand ecosystem. He's the social signals. He's the guy in the chair calling for shine. But he's also the guy whose public loyalty shifted. And people online tracked that shift like digital detectives, comparing timestamps, vacated follows, aligned appearances, declared rich girl energy versus quiet queen energy. Then the question escalated. Is GloRilla just the new headline, or did his narrative switch mid-season? Even more interesting, while fans debate Team Angela is Team Glo, commentary videos, like this one, emerge in droves. Threads arguing who won. Memes where Angela's crying in the second panel and Glo's flashing in the third. Music blogs, newsletter recaps. Afrobeats websites compare Angela's run to Glo's. And what's missing? A breakup statement. What's center stage? The absence, the glow, the shift. So what does that mean for Gotti? He's silent, yet omnipresent in every Glo moment. He didn't fade, he transitioned. He didn't explain, he repositioned. Some say he upgraded. Others say he performed a respectful fade. But whether or not you agree with the play, what's undeniable is clarity. Angela chose peace. Glo chose presence. Gotti chose momentum. To be clear, no one has accused anyone of wrongfully stealing love. Because this is not a soap opera, it's a series of intentional choices. A public breakup by omission. A public rise by assertion. GloRilla's emergence feels explosive only in comparison, but Glo lives her life unapologetically elevated. Angel lives her life unapologetically grounded, and Gotti's decision to allow one narrative to exit while another expands speaks volumes. The moral arc of this saga is not romance. It's autonomy, identity, power, and timing. Angela's silent exit honors her value. Glow's empowered entrance amplifies hers, and Gotti's repositioning reveals where his attention and platform now center. And for fans, the takeaway isn't a love story gone wrong. It's a lesson in how narrative works in the social media age. Actions speak louder than captions. Withdrawals echo louder than announcements. So what's your verdict? Was this a graceful transition or cold redirection? Did GloRilla earn the moment, or was she just in the right place at the right time? Is Angela's piece greater than applause? Or did Gotti just write a new chapter before finishing the old one? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Choose your side. Share your theory. Because whether you're Team Angela, Team Glow, or Team waiting for the next drop, this saga isn't over, it's amplifying. And one principle stands. The loudest moves often come in the quietest packages. Don't blink, because the next reveal could be just one post away.